well, it's Gucci, and it's Gucci. It's head by Gucci. Yeah, it's a little bizarre.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the bizarre and questionable behavior from actor-musician Jared Leto that left us thoroughly unsettled.
Don't do it. Put him in the box. Please, no, put him in the box. Please, no, please. Put him in the box. Please, put him in the box.
Number 10, method acting as the vampire Morbius. When Jared Leto took on the role of Marvel Comics' living vampire in Sony's Spider-Man adjacent superhero flop Morbius, his strange behind-the-scenes behavior left everyone on set scratching their heads.
There's absolutely no cure for that.
Says the guy who knows absolutely nothing about the subject.
Mimicking the character's physical degeneration, Leto insisted on using crutches and moving painfully slow during filming, even between takes. According to outlets like Variety, the actor's reported 45-minute bathroom breaks became so time-consuming that a compromise had to be reached. Crew members began wheeling him to the toilet in a wheelchair. While method acting is nothing new for Leto, more examples of this later, his actions filming Morbius bordered on disruptive obsession.
You have to push the boundaries, take the risks. Without that, there is no science.
Number 9, purchased haunted Hollywood Hills compound. In 2015, the 30 Seconds to Mars frontman acquired a former military compound in Los Angeles, previously known as the Lookout Mountain Air Force Station.
I bought an old Air Force base. It's a former top-secret Air Force base, and it has an incredible history. It's in the Hollywood Hills. If you need my address, I'll send it to you after the show. You could come by.
Originally used during the Cold War for secret film development, the property is shrouded in eerie historical context and is said by some to be haunted. The complex contains a swimming pool, gym, control tower, and screening rooms.
Are there cool steel doors that can close?
There actually are, yeah.
Yeah.
There are former vaults in the place that are labeled like top secret access.
However, what really raised eyebrows was Leto's admission that there's a real working guillotine on the property, which he says is for people who misbehave. While most hang art on their walls, Jared Leto decorates with instruments of execution. Number 8, called his serial killer character a charmer.
11 more, you can make a calendar.
In the 2021 John Lee Hancock thriller The Little Things, Jared Leto plays Albert Sparma, a deranged suspect in a series of brutal murders.
Mind if I take a look? I'm in the market.
It's not for sale.
However, during promotional interviews for the film, Leto unsettlingly described Sparma as a bit of a charmer, this despite the terrifying nature of the loner character obsessed with death.
I guess when I think about Albert Sparma, I think of him as kind of a charmer. I guess I wasn't on the receiving end of whatever might seem scary or terrifying, but I never really felt that. I thought he was kind of a lovable guy, I guess.
By further proclaiming that Sparma possessed a great sense of humor and was endearing, the actor rubbed many the wrong way. How could he be so comfortable praising a potentially twisted killer? Regardless, the unnerving performance nabbed Leto Best Supporting Actor nominations at the Golden Globes and Screen Actors Guild Awards.
How's the trunk space?
Number 7, lived as a blind man to prepare for role. In preparation for his role as the blind antagonist Neander Wallace in the sci-fi epic Blade Runner 2049, opposite Ryan Gosling and Harrison Ford, Jared Leto took things to the extreme in order to experience the world as a blind person would.
Clearly, either CGI or contact lenses.
They were contact lenses, but when I put them in, I couldn't see anything.
Wearing custom-made opaque contact lenses, Leto effectively blinded himself, wearing the sight-removing aids on set full-time. Director Denis Villeneuve stated that the actor would walk around like a real blind man, even requiring a guide to move about the studio.
I would put them in the morning, and at the end of the day, I would take them off.
But did you walk to the set with them in, or did you go to the set, then put them in,
No, I had
do your scene, then leave?
I had someone take me to the set and to show me around, and
Really?
yeah.
By once again engaging in an intense level of character preparation, Leto reportedly left many around him confused and more than a little annoyed.
Pain reminds you the joy you felt was real. More joy, then.
Number 6, grabbed Elijah Wood by the neck. One of Jared Leto's more unsettling moments involves the Lord of the Rings actor Elijah Wood. The surreal encounter went down at the 2007 MTV U Woody Awards, where Leto, apparently enraged over what he construed as Wood laughing at his band 30 Seconds to Mars, confronted and physically grabbed the actor by the neck.
I'm just gonna hurt you. Really, really bad.
Wood, who describes himself as non-confrontational, told Jane magazine that the incident left him shell-shocked, noting that Leto acted as if he'd been personally attacked and deeply disrespected. The whole aggressive outburst struck Wood as both ridiculous and disturbingly intense. It also surprised many just how quickly Leto was able to turn hostile. Number 5. Risky role prep. In yet another example of Jared Leto taking method acting to the extreme, he dangerously immersed himself in the role of heroin addict Harry Goldfarb for Darren Aronofsky's Requiem for a Dream.
What was I supposed to do? I'm gonna sit around and watch you push off and not go myself?
Just don't put it all on me, okay?
You see, in order to understand the desperation of addiction, Leto lost over 25 pounds and lived on the streets of New York.
Yeah, I remember going to New York and living on the street and diving deep and really getting close to some of the folks that I met there that were living similar lives to Harry Goldfarb.
According to Aronofsky and Leto himself, he even refused to make love or do anything pleasurable during filming. This so he could stay hungry for everything while in character.
My thought was I wanted the character to be in a place of constant, starvation, of craving, of desire.
And while this dedication led to one of his most acclaimed performances, it also revealed Leto's risky tendency to prioritize method over mental health.
My arm is killing me.
Let's have a look at it.
Number 4. Carried around a severed head replica of himself. Jared Leto's fashion has always, turned heads. But this took things to a whole new level.
Please, describe to me your look and your look tonight. They're both looking at me.
At the 2019 Met Gala, themed Camp, Notes on Fashion, Leto made one of the most memorable and unsettling entrances at the Haute Couture fundraising event.
I think camp is celebrating things that maybe are discarded. It's not taking life or fashion too serious.
Wearing a red Gucci gown, the actor-musician casually cradled a hyper-detailed replica of his own decapitated head. While the outfit itself fit the theme, many naturally found the lifelike head creepy, especially given how lovingly he seemed to carry it. In fact, the jaw-dropping fashion statement felt like something straight out of a horror movie like Hereditary or Seven.
Oh, what's in the box?
Number 3. Started a cult. Jared Leto's band 30 Seconds to Mars has always had a devoted fan base, but things got eerily cult-like when Leto began holding what he labeled Mars Island retreats in Croatia.
It's pretty much our only show booked for 2021 on a beautiful private island in Croatia. I think it's going to be a big celebration that we can all enjoy after quarantine.
Wearing white robes, preaching about peace, and surrounded by adoring fans who allegedly called him prophet, Leto clearly leaned hard into the Messiah imagery. Critics were quick to note that photos from the events look straight out of a religious commune.
I'm really listening and watching to try to help us have a night that we'll never forget.
Heck, the official band Twitter even joked, yes, this is a cult. While it clearly started as satire, the images of fervent followers quickly blurred the line between joke and genuine worship. Number 2. Sent disturbing gifts to co-stars.
I've heard that the Joker's giving people like rats and things and stuff.
Chances are you've already heard about this one. That's because the behind-the-scenes stories surrounding 2016's Suicide Squad are as unsettling as they are obnoxious.
Bring the car around. We're going for a drive.
For one, Jared Leto reportedly didn't say a word to Will Smith outside of the script for the entirety of filming. This to maintain his character's thought process as the Joker.
No, I mean, I did a lot of things to create a dynamic, to create an element of surprise, of spontaneity.
Then there's the infamous gifts. It's been reported that Leto sent a live rat to Margot Robbie, a disturbing assortment of adult toys, not to mention used condoms and a dead pig, to the entire cast.
He had a henchman who would come into the rehearsal room, and the henchman came in with a dead pig and plopped it on the table.
Leto has since downplayed how genuine these gifts were, but other cast members have backed up their existence. Method acting or not, that's definitely no laughing matter.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Alleged concerning behavior. In 2005, an anonymous source told the New York Post that Jared Leto frequently texted much younger girls, calling his behavior really kind of creepy. Over the years, public figures have also raised concerns. Dylan Sprouse criticized Leto in a 2018 tweet, asking, "Now that you've slid into the DMs of every female model aged 18 to 25, what would you say your success rate is?" Meanwhile, director James Gunn responded in a since-deleted post. He starts at 18 on the internet? A moment around the 64th Grammys also drew backlash when Leto was photographed speaking to the then 18-year-old pop star Olivia Rodrigo, prompting fans to post such things as "Olivia, run."
Got my driver's license last week, just like we always talked about.
What's your take on Jared Leto? Do any of his off-screen antics leave you feeling unsettled? Let's chat in the comments below.
Now look closer. That's not Spider-Man. It's Oscar-winning actor Jared Leto.